Many of us have a harsh attitude toward ourselves. We don't accept our imperfections. We either try to hide them, ignore them, or suppress them. And when we do notice them, because we are struggling with something, we beat ourselves up instead of supporting ourselves. We don't say to ourselves, this is difficult now, I feel like I'm suffering, I accept that. I'll try to be kind to myself and stay close to myself in this moment of need. Instead, we fall into self-judgment, frustration, or self-denial. So today, I want to share a few thoughts about the topic of what is the role of self-compassion in our lives. In a previous video, I've already talked about what is self-compassion, but today I want to dive a little bit deeper in why it's so important. I believe this topic is really important because it's deeply intertwined with progress and success in our lives. Not just in the sense of being able to achieve them, but also in the sense of what we're gonna feel when we experience them. But before talking about self-compassion, let's take a step back and ask ourselves, what is compassion for another person? The way I understand it, it's recognizing another person's problems or suffering and feeling for them without negatively judging them. It's like saying, that must be hard, and really wanting them to feel understood. Now, self-compassion is kind of the same thing. But for many of us, it's difficult because it's hard to look at ourselves the same way we look at other people. But let's think about it. When we acknowledge another person's suffering and care about them without judging, what is happening? We are accepting them. We accept their imperfections instead of punishing them for it. This is what has always made self-compassion so difficult for me, even to this day. Many of us have a harsh attitude toward ourselves. We don't accept our imperfections. We either try to hide them, ignore them, or suppress them. And when we do notice them, because we are struggling with something, we beat ourselves up instead of supporting ourselves. We don't say to ourselves, this is difficult now, I feel like I'm suffering, I accept that. I'll try to be kind to myself and stay close to myself in this moment of need. Instead, we fall into self-judgment, frustration, or self-denial. But self-compassion isn't just the opposite of being hard on ourselves. It is also very different from self-pity or self-indulgence. A responsible and loving mother, for example, probably feels compassion for her son. If he is struggling, she understands he needs support. But she also watches over him because she wants him to grow strong and happy. That's the kind of self-compassion that actually helps us move forward. Now, why self-compassion is so important in progress and success? Aren't many successful people very harsh on themselves? Don't they push themselves like they would push a donkey they don't even like, forcing their way towards success? Maybe. But the real question is, how does that success actually feel once they get there? So I can think of two main reasons why self-compassion helps with progress. One is that for self-compassion to be effective, it must come with self-discipline. To me, self-compassion always comes with that component because if we want to be truly kind to ourselves, we're not gonna let ourselves fail. We will help ourselves grow. And this is going to ensure that the progress is sustainable. But why? Because self-compassion makes sure that when we are struggling, we're not just gonna beat ourselves up and keep pushing. Maybe on some days we feel a little off and we are not as productive, or we have to let go of something we planned. But instead of forcing ourselves through it mindlessly, we can be aware of how we feel and say to ourselves, don't worry, I see the difficulty you're experiencing. Don't beat yourself up. Maybe go rest, get back to it tomorrow. And that's what makes it sustainable. It prevents burnout. The second reason why self-compassion helps with progress is that harshness and neglect will eventually backfire. Let's say we don't practice self-compassion. We don't check in with ourselves. We push through no matter what. We just keep beating ourselves up every time we struggle. Yeah, maybe we will still reach our goals. Maybe we will succeed. But after we spent years ignoring our own well-being, do you think that all of a sudden we are just gonna feel happy and relaxed when we make it? Like, imagine you have been like a poor stray dog no one ever loved, living miserably, forcing yourself to keep going until you go numb. And then, suddenly, when you succeed, do you think you will just magically enjoy life? Do you really think that's how our mind works? So guys, self-compassion is way bigger than just being nice to ourselves. It can play a huge role in our lives. It's about building a relationship with ourselves that is based on acceptance, responsibility, and care. It's about creating a path for growing that isn't just about going somewhere, but about enjoying the journey itself. And most importantly, it's about making sure that when we do succeed, we actually feel fulfilled instead of just broken and exhausted. Now I would like to hear your thoughts, guys. Do you practice self-compassion? Has it been helping you with your progress, or do you struggle with it like I do? Let me know in the comments. And if this resonates with you, please leave a thumbs up and also share it with the friends who you think might find it useful. Now I'll go back to my workout and finish with abs.